Hey there, Griddle Gang. Great YouTube Griddle Guy back at it. We've got two beautiful 9-pound pork butts here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep them up tonight. It's Saturday evening, so when I get up in the morning, I can throw them on the pellet grill, smoke them for like 8 hours, all right? This is one of my favorite things to make. I love making pulled pork. Everyone loves pulled pork. This is easy, and I know for the first time you're thinking, oh, it's kind of daunting. No, it's very simple, okay? We're gonna go into the pro tip right now. Pro tip is simple. I used to cut this fat cap off and throw it away. I don't do that anymore, all right? It can be a little thick, probably 1/2 inch thick in some spots. What we're gonna do is we're gonna score it. We're gonna go cross hatch. We're gonna do about 1 inch in between score lines. Don't get your meat though, just do the fat, okay? That way this thing smokes, this renders down beautifully. We used to throw it away. Somebody turned me onto this a while ago though, and this actually is very nice. Make sure you have a sharp knife. Be careful, don't cut yourself. And I know there's thousands of videos on pulled pork out there. Everybody has their own way of doing it. This is the way I like to do it. And if you can see the seasoning there in the front, what we do is we use the, I know, shameless plug, Pitboss brand pulled pork rub. I don't use a binder, I don't use the mustard or anything like a lot of people do. When I pull these out of the package, I dry them off. Get all that blood off, get all the liquid off. Like I said, I'll get up in the morning, I'll pull them out of the fridge first thing, try to get them up to temp. We want to get it to room temperature before we put it on the smoker. And we're going to smoke them at 225. We're going to smoke them until they get to an internal temperature of 165. That's when they're going to stall out. When they stall out at 165, we're going to take them off the smoker, and we're going to wrap them tight in foil, and then we're going to put them back in, and we're going to get them up to an internal temperature of 205. And you can go liberal with this seasoning. You can't over season these things, man. I like my tub. My tub works out great for this kind of project. It's also a cutting board too. While we're rubbing this up, we're going to go ahead and do with our shout out. Our shout out is going to be a special one because this one's actually kind of funny. Apparently I have a Taylor's PE class loves these videos and they get hungry whenever they watch them. So we're going to shout out Taylor's whole PE class. It's a bunch of shouting. Thanks for watching, kids. We appreciate you supporting and liking everything. Get every side of this butt too. Don't be afraid. I'm going to rub these up. We'll pick it right back up and then we'll show you the next spot and when we're going in the smoker. Okay, both of them are now rubbed up totally with that Pitboss pulled pork rub, scored up on the top fat cap. So now we just put the cover on these, put them in the fridge overnight, and then we'll put them on the smoker. Okay, so what I did was I woke up this morning, I pulled the butts out of the fridge at about 3:30, so they'd be room temperature when I put them in. They're still at 60 degrees right now. I'm gonna go ahead and open this to show you what we got going since it's not all the way back up to temp yet. I just put them in. Rolling good smoke. I got a temperature probe in there so I can use my wireless thermometer. I got both butts in there, probes in both butts, resting on wire racks above the aluminum pans. We'll save all that juices and we'll use that later. Got the water bottle here. I'm going to spritz these every hour. All right, once they got to 165 internal, that's when we pull them, we wrap them tight in foil, and we put them back on the smoker. I stayed at 250 for the full cook. All right. Make sure you, if you have pin, one of the meat probe pins, kind of before you pull it when it gets to 205, kind of poke around with that, make sure everywhere, all, 205 everywhere. You can pretty much tell by the way the meat pin enters the butt, because it should just glide right in. Total cook time is about 8 hours for this guy. That looks pretty doggone good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it over to this pan. Hopefully it don't fall apart before we get there. She's still warm, and it's been resting this one for about an hour. And we got the other one too. I mean, look at that. So there's the fat. That's perfect. We'll pull them off and toss them away. Here's our bone there. Here's the money muscle down here. And that thing, yeah, she's there. That's what you want. That's exactly what we're looking for. Kind of hot, but I do want to take a bite. There you go. Pulled pork. It really is that easy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Happy Halloween, guys. Thanks for watching.